Hi, my name is Lola Bandi, and first of all I want to say thank you, Paula, for giving me and everybody else such a wonderful opportunity to share our favorite recipes with Philadelphia cream cheese. I would love to share with you my most favorite cold recipe for a cold soup, and it's a cucumber cold soup, also with spinach, and of course with cream cheese, Philadelphia, no other. So here are the ingredients that you're going to need to make this wonderful soup. So let's get started. I'm going to show you what our first step is. And so, well, actually the first thing you need to do is, personally, this is my choice, and you can do it this way or not, is to the day before or 2 days before, when you make some veggies or you peel some potatoes, what I like to do is use the peel of some potatoes and throw them in a pot of water, boil the water with that, and that gives us more flavor and nutrients to the broth. But if you don't have the time or the desire to do that, you can just buy some vegetable broth in the store. So while the broth is just heating up and getting warm, I'm going to put 2.5 tablespoons of butter in a hot skillet, a large skillet, because you're going to need plenty of room to cook all the ingredients together. So here we go. In the meantime, I already chopped up 1 pound of fresh spinach. And now I'm going to chop up 1 large onion, and we are going to do that right now as the butter is melting in the skillet. The broth is already boiling, so it's ready to receive all the goodies that are coming its way. And I love the smell of chopped onions and then cooked with the butter, and you're gonna cook them until they get kind of nice and golden. All right, we're ready to cook. And as I said before, just cook them until they get a golden transparency to them. And once that happens, what we're going to do is we're going to add the spinach to it. You don't need to cook it for a long time, just so it mixes the onion flavor with the spinach. So here we go. We're gonna put everything into the pot. I'm going to cover it and put it in a low simmer. While this is cooking, we're going to peel and cut up the cucumbers. So I already cut up one. I'm gonna throw it in with the rest of the veggies into the broth. So I poured in the 2 cucumbers, all right, and now I'm just mixing up all the ingredients nicely, and I'm going to cover it, and we're going to simmer for about 20 minutes. Okay, so the 20 minutes have passed, and now it's time to put everything that is here in the pot into a blender. We're going to do it by batches. So I just want to give you a word of caution as you transfer the hot liquid from your pan into your blender. And that is to be careful. It's very hot, so you don't want to get burned. Okay, so we're going to start now to blend this batch. And here we go. So we're going to put it back into the pan, all the soup that we got. All right, and now we're gonna cut up 8 ounces of Philadelphia cream cheese. We're gonna cube it and add it onto the soup mixture. We're gonna keep it in low heat until all the cheese is melted. And that just takes a few minutes. While that cheese is melting, I'm also going to add the seasoning, which is half a lemon of freshly squeezed lemon juice. If you're like me and love lemon, you can put more lemon. You know, it just gives it an extra zestiness to it. Pepper for taste, and the same with salt. So it depends on how salty or non-salty you want it. It's up to you. And then also a pinch of nutmeg. That gives it a nice flavor to it as well. And a pinch of paprika. And it's a nice color. It adds some golden color to the soup. Well, so now the cream cheese is melted. So we're going to turn off the heat. And with that, I'm going to add half a cup of light cream. If you wanted to make it lighter, you can use regular milk. It's completely up to you. And then we're going to chill for a few hours. And I'm just going to put it in the refrigerator now. Okay, so we chilled the soup for a few hours, and now it's ready to serve. And I'm going to scoop out some of it into a bowl. Before I go any farther, I want to see that the seasoning is right. So I'm going to have a little bit of taste and see. It's very refreshing. Sometimes when things are warm, they taste different. So once it's cold, you want to make sure that you adjust your seasoning. And then you're going to sprinkle, no, actually, you're going to garnish it a little bit with yogurt. You could do sour cream if you prefer. I think this one is healthier and lighter. So just put a little scoop in there. And for added color, you just sprinkle with paprika. Okay. And also garnish it with a little bit of fresh dill to add some other color, as well as flavor. All right. So this is ready to serve cold. You actually could serve this soup warm if you prefer, but it's a great cold summer day soup, and you can serve it as a side dish, or you can serve it as a meal. You can just put some bread with it, and it's filling enough. It's very nutritious, it's very healthy, and you know, with the cucumber and the spinach and the Philadelphia cream cheese, it's a great combination, and I think you're going to really enjoy it. I hope you had fun with me making it, and thank you for watching.